G'day and welcome to the Retro Tinker. Today we're going to be opening up something really cool, this Star Wars Retro Collection New Hope 6-pack. Inside this box we'll find 6 brand new figures based on the original movie. Now, Hasbro has released a bunch of these retro 6-packs in the past, but I believe that this is the first time we're getting all new figures based on the original trilogy. So each figure in this line is one that never got made. So yeah, I'm really excited to get these on my shelf. So yeah, let's rip it open and see what we got. Okay, inside the box we have 6 individually carded figures as usual. And I have to say already, they look amazing. We're going to start off by opening up Garen down here. He is a Imperial informant on Tatooine. Growing up I always found him to be a little bit on the creepy side. Yeah, he has this mask that's very reminiscent of the old Plague Doctor. But yeah, so far he looks pretty cool. Anyway, let's open him up. Alright, he looks pretty damn cool. I do have 2 gripes. One, the way that the gun was packaged is really not suitable. It bent the barrel. Not a huge deal. With a little bit of hot water you can straighten it back out again, but yeah, you shouldn't have to. My only other gripe is the little cloaky thing that they put on him. This little soft goods cloak has no way of actually staying on. Like, I have rough hands, and so even just removing my hand is enough to upset it. It really needed some kind of maybe a bit of elastic or something around the face here, just to hold it on, maybe. So yeah, I'll probably do something myself, even if I just stitch a little piece of black thread through it. That means that it won't just keep falling off on me and you know, getting lost or whatever. But yeah, those 2 gripes aside, he looks amazing. Yeah, I think he's fantastic. He comes with his little communicator here, so he can, you know, do his snitching. And he's got his blaster here for when his snitching inevitably gets him into trouble. He's got a decent range of articulation for his head too, and they've given his legs that classic vintage articulation that they used for all the characters in cloaks and dresses. Yeah, my 2 little gripes aside, I'm very happy with this figure. I think he looks fantastic. He's going to look great with all my other vintage and retro figures. So yeah, I am still quite happy. Next up we've got R4M9, the astromech. I believe he was on the Imperial Destroyer. Love my astromechs, love my droids, so this guy's going to be an excellent addition, I'm sure. Let's open him up. Alright, here he is, and he looks awesome. Oh, they've even given him the clicking head rotation like the original R2-D2. That's awesome. Yeah, he's made pretty much like a vintage R2-D2, but with a, you know, the pointier head. He's got the removable bottom wheel thing. I love that they've stuck with the vintage style and that all this detail here is just a sticker. What an awesome little figure. No complaints about this one, and I don't really have much else to say other than I really like it. Yeah, he looks fantastic. And here we've got Captain Antilles. Antilles? I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce the name. Anyway, this is the guy at the start of the movie that gets choked out by Darth Vader. Yeah, he looks good, but let's open him up. Alright, he looks fantastic. Yeah, I have no notes really. He comes with a blaster. I had wondered whether there was some reuse with the Rebel Fleet Trooper, but as you can see, they are both completely different sculpts. it would be quite cool to army build these guys, so you could have a whole bunch of them with him. But you know, one will do. One will do. Yeah, once again, I don't have too much else to say. He's just a really good figure and a welcome addition to the collection. And here we've got Princess Leia in her Yavin outfit from the end of the first movie. They do that ceremony where she gives the medals to Luke and Han. Yeah, so far she looks great, but yeah, let's open her up. Yeah, she looks absolutely amazing. The soft goods are very interesting. They seem to be looped over the arms, and I'm sure you could get them off if you really wanted to, but they seem to go right into the shoulder joint. So yeah, they won't be falling off, unlike Garandub's stuff. The braid on the back looks awesome. It's made of a rubbery plastic, so she can keep her full head articulation. Yeah, she's just a fantastic Princess Leia. This is the Yavin Luke that came out in the last wave, and he already came with his own medal. So this medal here you can now give to Han. Even goes over his head if you've got the old big head version of Han. And Chewie can just watch on and not get anything like the champ he is. Sorry, bud. Maybe next time. The silver that they've used for these paint apps is fantastic. It really, really pops. Yeah, very happy with this figure. Alright, let's take a look at Wedge Antilles. I'm guessing he's the son of the captain here, but I just always knew him as one of the rebel pilots. Yeah, I don't think I ever actually knew his name growing up or anything like that. Cool looking figure so far. Let's open him up. Alright, he is free from his plastic prison and he looks fantastic. He comes with his helmet, which looks a little bit comical, to be honest, but I love it anyway. And he comes with this blue blaster as well. Yeah, he's a great looking figure. The orange plastic that they've used for him is very vibrant, and yeah, definitely looks the part. He's got some small details on the arms. He's got a pocket here and a pocket there with some sort of implements in them. The paint apps are all nice and neat on his gear here. So yeah, I'm very happy with this figure. He looks great. And, yeah, he's certainly a badass pilot for the Rebel Alliance. Okay, lucky last, we've got CZ3. You may have seen him wandering around in the background in Mos Eisley. Yeah, you can never have too many droids. Yeah, let's open him up. Yeah, he looks awesome. I think they've done really well with this sculpt. Yeah, he'll fit in quite well with the C-3PO and all the other droids. Yeah, again, the paint apps have been done very nice and neatly. It seems like maybe they're trying a bit harder these days at getting those right, or maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know. I'm not really put off by a few daggy edges on my paint, but yeah, it's nice to see. Yeah, such nice crisp work. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say about him other than just I like him. I think he looks good. Yeah, and he's gonna look awesome in my collection. Happy days.
Great, yes, no!
And there we have it, all 6 awesome figures all together. They look fantastic. I'm really glad I got this pack. Other than my couple of small criticisms, they absolutely knocked this line out of the park. Yeah, it all looks great. And I was happy to see the price of these 6-packs has come down a little. I'm pretty sure the last 6-pack I got was up to around 120, 130 bucks Australian. This pack was $99. That's significantly better. That's $16.50 a figure. So yeah, I won't complain about that. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this look at the New Hope Retro Collection figures. If you've enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like, leave a comment, give that algorithm a tickle. It all helps. As always, a massive thank you to my Patreon supporters. If you'd like to support the channel directly, there is a link to my Patreon in the description. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope I see you in the next one.